Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 21:53 and the date is 22nd of April 2013. Just a few more updates about what's happening. People who are apparently trying to help me and stuff, they tell me I have to forget this money and I have to not be greedy, and this money is there. There's certain ministers who have a percentage of that money to receive a percentage of that money, and there's certain people you put us into trouble if you mention this money. If you mention about the kidnapping in the court, if you mention, they come and say we'll rape your mother in front of you, if you mention this, if you mention that, and they try to make you, as they really kind, and try to, oh, go and get the job, go and get the job, you have to work, you have to do this, you have to do that. And as I said, as previously I mentioned, the harassments at work 24/7. They stop you from employment. So they use this as a reason to not to give you that money just because you're not English. Your race is not Caucasian. That's what they say. You're from a different race. You're Aryan. You're not English. You're not pure white English person. If you were an English person, you were to receive that money. You will not be facing so much torture and harassment 24/7. You go to the church and you go to certain people, I don't know, they're civilians, they're undercover police, whatever these monsters these people are, and they're using religion to brainwash you and try to destroy your life. Basically tell you you have to forget this money, you have to not to take these people to the court, these people are not to be punished, and you have to go and get the job and work. And as my answer to them is, I have worked, I had jobs, I paid tax, all my pay slips and everything is in there before these problems. I would like to work and study and everything else, but I need to receive that money, and justice needs to be happening. When I receive this money, I can start business and every other thing. I'm under pressure by the Iranian mafia that receive those millions of pounds. There are people in the police force that receive parts of this money. There are people within the government, ministers that receive parts of this money. They make my life a hell. I'll be receiving harassment at work. My brain, literally after 4 years of horrific way of torture by the monsters in the government, does not work anymore. I cannot concentrate at work anymore. I have these people 24/7 in my head. You cannot pay millions of pounds to mafia and expect something like this. And they tell me you're going around for years and years and years. Oh, you will have this, you will have this, you'll never do anything. And they give you mention about other people, that the things that has been happened. When the prime minister of the country, when the queen of the country, when the ministers of the country, when the entire country knows about this money, knows about this injustice, when the people from the church, they come to the church and they pretend there's something, they know, I don't know if they're going to be used in the court um, saying things about you, that this is a dishonest person, he's this, he's that. Who better than people from the church or whatever else? I don't know what to be used these people for, but your life is a mess. They're using hundreds of thousands of psychologists and thousands of years of experience how to destroy someone and work on his brain. When you bring a woman in someone's house and the landlord goes to that woman and say try to make him pay you for a sex, and then comes and tell they're gonna send him back to Baghdad, ha 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 ha, and the other guy comes, we are Baha'is, we got the money, ha 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 ha, and a lot of other things are happening. And all these things that go around my mind 24/7, and the terrorist government of UK benefiting from the most racist and corrupted judges in this planet, most corrupted courts in this planet, and mafias getting my name cleared one by one. They're getting your name clear one by one and keeping all the money without even you being at the court. This is disgusting. And the entire people from the government knows that. Finding a job is impossible. They stop you and they use that as an excuse to torture you even more and more. And for instance, they have all these people complain about you, Ali Malik Farnood, Ali Azimi, all these people that have been involved in your torture, and make you so big in the government that gives them a justified reason to keep that money. They literally say we're keeping this money so he will not hurt anybody else. And then these people that are apparently my side, which they're not, and they're lying 24/7. They make it out as, oh, we want him to go back to work and get a job, although your life is a mess. You burn inside out 24/7, and when you see these disgusting animals, these monsters, these heartless bastards will making comments like that to you, it just burns you inside out. How devastating these people are. How devastating is that they use in the name of God to do that. You give me that, my money, I shouldn't chase that money that you have paid to mafia. Clearly, number one, destroy most of the evidence that there is. Find his family for a blackmail purposes, which they bring a picture of my family in front of me. How can I, under this torture, people pointing me out in the street and say this guy's crazy? How can I, even when I get sick, I call an ambulance doesn't come, and I have a minimum cooperation with the entire government organization? How can that be? How can that be? And they torture you till you leave the country, and then they will kill you. They use in the name of God. They use every excuse. They make it look like as they're trying to help you. But these monsters, these heartless animals, these bastards that have their home, have their family, have their jobs and money and everything else, don't understand what you're going through. They do understand what you're going through. And they make it worse and worse and worse for you. You disgusting, horrible animals. I was working years and years before. All the time. Never had problems like this. Since you guys came in my life and did this, why you bastards have to keep that money just because this guy is there, is not from the white race? This is the white money. This is a white people money. This is English money, and we don't let you have a penny from this money. My own mother, I don't know, they in contact with her and they scaring my family. They're gonna kill him, this and that, trying to get me out of the country to face execution. £1,000,000 were given to certain people, I don't want to name, in front of me. Oh, there is £1,000,000 your cut will give you, like this and like that. And they come in front of me with the cars, we have your money, ha 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 ha. You have no year, you have no friends, you have no people around you, everybody's a spy. People trying to drug you, offer you drugs, and then they come in the street, follow you around, they give you this bad face, trying to set you up and everything else. And the entire government is know that. Entire government knows that. So these people, these heartless monsters, that the main aim is to steal that money from you. The main aim is to torture you 24/7. They're MI5, they're police, they're undercover people from the government. They all know about this money. They all know about the things that you're going through, and then use the name of God and promising you a lot of bullshit that are never gonna happen. I said that in my first videos, that every promise they make, it would never ever happen. You're there to be tortured because you're not white English, because of your skin, of your color, skin, this skin that you have. The money has to go out to the ministers, perhaps Minister James Brokenshire, if it's him receiving a part of that money. If it's other people, other minister, he has to come and answer. He's a minister of the crime and security. I don't know if he's some sort of maybe he comes proudly and speak on internet about me, and then the video gets disappeared in a matter of 6 or 7 hours after I watched that video, and many other things. He has to come and answer. The corrupted judges who receive the percentage of the money, they make you so big, they steal your money, they make your life a hell. They torture you every single day, and they get people who are exactly know what they're asking is impossible. You disgusting animals. If I don't want your monsterish help, just give me that fucking money which is belonged to me after 4 years of torture, so I can get a lawyer and every other thing and go and fight back. I'm not gonna let you monsters to torture me and make money out of me as well. That money is arranging my execution. That money was paid to the person to be a witness to the point that they were trying to set me up for a rape. That money was paid to arrange all of this stuff. That money is belong to me, and the money for clearing my name. There are many courts, many organizations to go to the courts. There's Parliament, there's MI5, there's UKBA, there's police, there's Home Office, there's the college I study, there is the NHS, there is every single one of these to go to the court, and you heartless animals, you monsters, you don't see what I'm going through every night and every year. You horrible, disgusting bastards, what you eat, what you drink. I am going through hell and I'm receiving torture by the entire government, and there is a people from the highest level within government behind the torture that you're making. You heartless pigs have never been kidnapped. You know about that. You heartless, disgusting, horrible sons and daughters of the whores and junkies have never went through what I went through. You never had people follow you with a gun. You never had people aiming at you. You never had a gun put on your head and try to pull the trigger and the gun jams and you get a chance to run away. You never went through a second of what I went through. Stop talking shit. Stop talking shit. You motherfuckers, leave me alone. Animals, leave me alone. You guys are harassing me 24/7. Now you come out of a small hole, you go to a bigger hole. I'm receiving torture purely because of your race, because you are not English. If you were English, you were to receive that money. The English person something like that would have happened to them in a different country. The government would have fucked that country upside down. But the millions, we're talking of over the 20 million have already been expended to fuck up my life. You monsters have any idea what you're doing? You disgusting animals. You are using the name of God. You're using this, you're using that. That's my life. I want to be what I want to be. Horrible bastards. Leave me alone. Stop fucking my life up. You people harassing me at work, harassing me at home, harassing me everywhere. I need a justice. That pig judge who gives your death sentence under a shoot-to-kill policy or any other bullshit, and then revoking your citizenship. When you monsters give my home office case to the guy from Iranian embassy and he opens it in front of me, when the right time comes, we will tell you what you have to do for your country, and a video of me entering to the certain embassy. You provide this to the Iranian governments and do all this to me, you pigs, and threatening me with death every other time. You know exactly how your threat comes. Animals, monsters, you're destroying my life. I cannot go on work thinking all of this is happening. You pigs, you guys are the most heartless animals God have ever created. This is the answer to all the bullshit you guys make. Just because I'm wearing a nice shirt and a trouser and I'm losing a bit of weight. Oh, you're so good. Go and get a job. Go and get a job. This, that. I had jobs. All my records are there. You guys taken everything out of my body. You drained everything out. You can't expect people to do that. This is a torture by the Parliament. This is a torture by the government, by the entire government of UK. This is a torture by the judges who are involved in this case. This is a torture by the police and the entire government. You pigs, you animals, I go to work, you come with a picture of me and the letters and everybody has a psychological problem. You son of a whore. How can I go and get a job, you pigs, you motherfuckers? How? You guys are destroying my life 24/7. How? They haven't funded millions of pounds of the money. You are pressurizing me, harassing me at work, 24/7 framing me. What I'm gonna do? Why are you in contact with my family? Why are you bringing a picture of members of my family? Why are you threatening my family, you animals? Like this, anybody can go and work? I want to do all of this to a Minister of Crime and Security. That pig, that monster, and then I want to see if any one of you motherfuckers or him be able to go and work after that. If what happens to me would happen to you, you would have killed yourself by now. How many times I almost killed myself, you pigs, you bastards, you motherfuckers? You using all of this against me? Fuck you, your government, your parliament, your courts and everybody in it. You monsters will have to be punished for what you're doing to me. Every single day I'm facing torture. You know that how much you pay to these monsters to do this. So this is the answer to all the bollocks and bullshit that comes out of your mouth. This is the exact same thing I will be telling the judge, that that's what you guys are doing. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is apparently a word for English people. If you're not English, the judges and the courts don't give you the money. If you're not English, UK government to fuck up your life, to rape your mother, Jesus to kill you and steal your money. If you're in English, they use New Testament for you. If you're not English, they'll use the Old Testament for you. They'll probably stone you to death. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is the justice of these people. This is justice of UK government. Thank you.